A lot of my viewers are really obsessed with a company or plugin maker called Analog Obsession. So, obsession. I think that there are a lot of jokes that I make on the channel that I only like nobody's laughing at. Anyway, I had so many messages that I needed to look at Analog Obsession that I'm going to do that today. Like, so much spam. Anyway, let's get started. All right, so Analog Obsession website. This is the whole website because it's literally a Patreon page. And you can choose to either pledge $5, $10 or $15, and with all you get all the plugins for free. So it's not really software you have to purchase, it's more donationware. That's the name. Like not freeware, not shareware, it's donationware. And well, there's a short story over here. I'm Riet van Koezoek. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. From Tunka. Musician, hardware designer and plugin developer. My plugins are now available exclusively on Patreon and they're all free. Oh, maybe they are also free if you do not pledge. It could actually be. Bringing the classic sound of analog hardware into your DAW is what I love to do, but I cannot do it alone. If I am to continue, I will need your support. For just a few dollars a month, you can help me to devote more of my time to developing new and exciting products. With Patreon and with enough support, I will continue to bring you the best in analog sound so you can make the music you love. Best wishes and thank you. So not really marketing stuff. It's really, well, one guy that's developing this, which is pretty cool, and I hope he's really putting his soul in his product. So it's not, well, I don't think he's marketing focused, but really it makes what he likes to make, because if there's a human in there, it's always better, I think. So the one that I want to look at today is actually the one that is on top over here. It's the BritBundle, more specifically the BritPressor and BritChannel, and this is actually an update. Oh, this should run on the M1. That's cool. That's quick as well. I know a few companies that still haven't updated to M1 support. But yeah, I'm running this on my Intel Mac because then I'm sure that everything is compatible. 3 plugins. Features is just literally everything you can do with it. 4 times oversampling. Very cool. Oh, this is something you have to know if you click the Analog Obsession label. Okay. BritPressor. Yeah, it's also features. This is the features and the manual in one, I think. All right. BritPre. Available formats. Okay. So I'm not logged in right now, but I think I can just, if I click this. Yeah, it's just, it's downloading it. So that would mean that it's free software. So that's really cool. But yeah, if you would like this software and would use it, I mean, I really pledge something, because there's a guy on the other end creating this, but that goes for all software actually. Free trials are like a necessity, but if you are really going to use things, I mean, you should just pay for it. It's my opinion. I don't like pirated software, and free software is also something that sometimes feels a bit wrong or something to use. You guys know what I mean. All right, so I've done both over here. The channel and the pressor. Yeah, it looks really good. There's no rust on it, so that's good. That's good. It's always weird to have a preamp in a, well, not line level, but digital level system. Nice knobs, analog looking. I can control them with my scroll wheel as well. Double click on them, they reset. Yeah, they reset with double click. Can I also type in a value? Like, no, typing is not. No, I can't do that. There's a little bit of a shadow on the knobs, as you might be able to see. It's not really necessary. 2 screws here, screw over here and a screw over here. Analog looking knobs as well. Yeah, I would remove the shadows. I mean, if apart from that, the user interface would be functional shadows. Yeah. Compressor limiter. Oh, that's interesting. So he has 1 VU meter for compressor and, oh, that's cool. I don't think the original one has that. I don't think so. I think that's, you have a stereo meter. Anyway, let's see what this thing can do. And of course, as always, we're doing that with a track from The Root. Here is Sandstorm. So what is this? This is, I think, gain or not. Oh, this is a high shelf. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a high shelf. Always overdo it if you're not sure. Of course, it's saying it over here that it's a high shelf. Okay. And this is a bell. 1. Very comfortable.
Feels better that we're on a separate ways. Our memories faded. Sometimes I think of you. 너 없이 뭔가 좀 공허해. 날이 무뎌지는 그 감각에.
Let's turn on the oversampling.
Lost but found out to be found.
Very nice freshness actually in this. Like it's not painful. Like if you turn up high frequencies and it's painful. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Limiter's also liking this already. Cool. And also a filter, of course. I think this is traditional filter as well. So what I would always use like a pretty steep filter actually for sub frequencies, but that's more my taste. Mic gain. Oh, that's cool. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Now you're understanding it. We're not gaining here. We're not gaining. We are, I think, that's just what I think. We're doing a distortion, warmth, whatever, of what this would do on a normal console. But it's automatically, without me asking it, doing gain compensation, or however you want to call it. That's what we want. I mean, of course, because you want to do this. Because why are so many big names in the industry so stupid? And just one guy, as far as I can see, one guy has figured it out. This is what we want. We want to use that gain, that mic pre-gain, for the sound of the mic preamp, not for the level, because we want to keep our levels in a small sweet spot, because that's what we want in our DAW. This is so smart. Just one knob, and yes, it says it's in decibels, but it's giving us like, okay, if we would give 8 decibels of mic pre-gain, then this is your distortion. Look! I can just turn it up and I'm getting the mic pre-distortion without the level. I do not have to like go to the second knob and turn it down and then turn this one up, which I would normally do with analog gear. I would do this with my fingers. I have multiple fingers, I have 2 hands. I can just do... You cannot do that in a plugin because you only have one mouse and one cursor. So normally how this would work is you would turn up the gain here, turn down the trim here, turn up the gain here to keep the level intact. And that's very important because otherwise you turn it up and you think it sounds better because it's louder. So this is genius. He's letting the computer do something that a computer is made to do. The thing that a computer is made to do is make our lives easier. And maybe this is a bigger deal for me than it is for you. But yeah, I love it. I love it. Guy is a genius. Also, look at this. Another thing. Which all of those companies are doing. Go through your plugin bundle and insert, well, every plugin you have, and take a look at the insert gain that they are giving. I see so many plugins. When I insert something, I get 1 or 2 decibels of gain. This one, I can bypass it over here. I can also bypass it in Reaper, by the way. I've tested it. Here. Doesn't matter. This thing really keeps the gain at the same level. It's honest. It's really... Snake oil is in so many small things. This is absolutely not snake oil. I have a bit of trouble with checking the simulation, of course, but I like how it sounds. So I don't care if it's the correct simulation. It just sounds good. Somebody has such an EQ. I think I know somebody that has such an EQ, by the way. I can do a later video in which I like compare it. Let's check the limiter. I do know the Neve limiter. I don't have one, but I've worked with it. It's already pretty good, by the way. Let me turn on the oversampling.
Feels better that we're on a separate ways. Our memories faded. Sometimes I think of you. 너 없이 뭔가 좀 공허해. 난 날이 무뎌지는 그 감각에 어느새 집중돼. Lost but prefer not to be found.
Gain, no. Very nice compression as well, by the way. I think he's simulating the really old Neve. Sound Vision actually has one. Sounds completely different from the 33609. Yeah. This sounds so good. Oh, external, sidechain, yeah. Oh, this is for the sidechain, I think. Yeah, of course, yeah. But there's also a sidechain filter. Which also... Oh, which also works on the incoming signal, I think. Yeah. Cool stuff. And a dry wet, which I don't think is on the original. I mean, how is this possible that one guy with the name Ritvan with Analog Obsession gets it right? How is that possible compared to a, well, I don't know, multi-million-dollar company that gets everything wrong? How can this guy get everything right? How? This guy might be a genius, and maybe those companies are after something other than helping us with our sound quality workflow and you know, just creating very good software. Huge recommendation from me, which I wasn't expecting, of course, because if I see an analog front, I'm already like, oh my god, here we go again. But this one, check him out. Check him out below on Patreon. I'll link to him below. And yeah, all his plugins are free, but if you really like it, I mean, pledge something to him. This guy is, he deserves it. He deserves it. Also down below is the comment section in which I would love to read your comments on well, his plugins. Would love to hear if you agree with me or not agree, and also why. So yeah, let me know. Now, if you want to support me and my channel, you can do that by buying merchandise, although there is a little bit of delays in there, so yeah, maybe later. Another way to support me is by using my affiliate link to buy products that you need for your studio. It's all linked in the description, of course. I also have a Patreon page, so I'll link that one over here so you can check it out as well. And yeah, last way to support me is, of course, by watching more videos. So I'll link one of those videos over there. Don't forget to subscribe, keep pushing, and bye-bye.